We are going to find the equation of a line that is tangent to this line at this point. So if I want to write the equation of a line, I prefer point slope form. My answer is going to look like that. But we can also do slope intercept, y equals mx plus b. So that's what we want our final answer to look like. So the slope of our line, the slope of the tangent line, is going to be the value of the derivative at this point. So I need to, and that's where the calculus comes in to play, need to find the derivative of this, which is going to be the quotient rule. Okay, so here is my derivative. My numerator was 1 times the denominator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator, which is also 1, and then x minus x gives me 4. So there's the derivative, and the derivative will tell me the slope of the tangent line for any x, and I want to know what's going on here at x equals -5. So f of -5 let's see, if we evaluate that, looks like we get 4. So the slope of my tangent line at that point is 4. So that slope I want for my equation is 4. Okay, so I'm on my way to getting the equation now. So when I started this, I said I actually preferred point slope form, and I think you're going to see why here. Because point slope form, I need to know the slope of the line I want, which I have, and I need to know a point that the line is supposed to go through. Well, I can just use this point here. This point is on this line, but it's also the point where the tangent line was going through. So I can just plug in -5 for y1 and 5 for x1, and with point slope there, I'm finished. Now, if you insist on doing slope intercept, then you can simply change this to that with just a few more steps. You can distribute the 4, and then subtract the 5 over, and all right, there's a mistake there. So let me see. Oh, I plugged in these values wrong. Right here, this is x1, y1. I should have plugged in a 5 for y1 and a -5 for x1. Okay, so that makes this +20, makes this -5, and now I add the 5 over, and that gives me +25. Okay, now these are the same. Now that should work out. So point slope form is nice because you can just plug in the point, but don't do it so fast and carelessly like I did, and switch which place goes in for x and which place goes in for y. All right, let's go ahead and check our answer here by using our graphing calculator, and it helps us kind of visualize what we were doing in this question anyway. So here is the f of x that I started with. Okay, and here's where x is -5. So at this location, I can see that the tangent line would look like this, and that's what we're trying to find the equation of. that's what this and this were supposed to represent. So if I was to solve this for y and graph it, or just graph this since it's already solved for y, it should be the line that goes through that point and is a tangent line to this f of x. So we don't have to just try to visualize that. We can go ahead and graph it. And went right where I expected it to. Notice it also goes through -5, 5, and it is a tangent line. So visual confirmation that that is correct.